días. Again, I'm Simona, and I'm gonna just keep talking to you about my first impressions, my first week here. I have to say, well, it's very hot. It's extremely hot. So yeah, get ready. When you're coming here, you're gonna die. I'm telling you, you are gonna die. Especially if you come from England, where it is quite chilly. Even when it's sunny, it's quite chilly compared to Valencia. So be prepared, it's extremely hot. Secondly, well, there are blocks of flats everywhere. So bearing in mind that it's extremely hot, what makes it even worse is living on the 5th floor of a flat, like I do. Which makes it even worse, or the thing that makes it even worse, is that I have to go up and down 5 floors without using a lift. Yeah, that's true. Most of the blocks of flats here have lifts, which are tiny, they're one by one. You get really cozy and you get to really know each other in the lift with the people that you're in, trust me. However, there's no one here, so I'll definitely get extremely light and fit by the end of this. Now, talking about blocks of flats and living in blocks of flats, especially on the 5th floor where it's really hot, I'm going to mention about the floors because this shocked me, because they don't have carpets in Spain. I do hope to God they know what carpets are, but they definitely don't know like in the apartments what they are, so yeah. Well, I'm joking, you know, but still, there's no carpet. Like, that's no kidding, there's no carpet. Which means that you either walk barefooted and you get really nice feet, or you wear flip-flops and you avoid that. What I would say is, obviously I've been lazy as well and I haven't worn my flip-flops really all the time. So I bought some wet tissues and I wipe my feet before I go to bed, just because I don't want to get my bed sheets dirty, you know, good to avoid that. Also, being so hot, obviously you sweat and that sticks to your feet, and you know, to avoid sweating, I always have my fan on. However, I'm very worried about my bills because I slept every single day and night with my fan on. Well, obviously, yeah, sleeping during the day. I've done that quite a bit. It's a siesta, as they call it, something extremely normal, and trust me, if you're not a fan of doing this in England, you will automatically sleep during the day in Spain because it's so hot, it makes you want to sleep all the time. So yeah, don't forget that. Now, obviously going back to the blocks of flats are amazing. Like, most of them look quite old, some of them look really nice. And it's not just the blocks of flats, but they have amazing buildings, really tall buildings, hotels, like just anything. And a building that really caught my eye, I have to say, is the train station. It just looks amazing on the inside, on the outside, and it really reminds me of a movie called El Secreto de sus Ojos, The Secret in His Eyes, and I don't know, I love it, to be honest. I couldn't help myself but take pictures and videos. Also, they have on the buildings, or on a lot of buildings, they have graffiti. It seems to be quite common here in Spain. Not all of them are amazing. I wish I'd taken more pictures of the amazing ones, but there are quite a few really amazing ones here, and they look really professional, so I have to say I think that's quite beautiful. That's something that I don't see in England very often, so yeah, that really surprised me. Also, they have terraces everywhere, so you can't go into a little alley and not see 2 or 3 terraces, like chairs and umbrellas outside and little cafe and everything, like, and people just drinking and talking or eating. You can't miss that, honestly, I'm telling you now, it's everywhere. So I really like that part because obviously in England you don't really get that type of thing. So I've been to a few myself and I just enjoy sitting down and having a drink really and talking to people. Another thing that I find really beautiful, and yes you do find it in England, but I think it's more here, is the greenery and just generally the flowers. They have amazing greenery and they have like loads of different types of flowers, which I find amazing because I generally like nature, so yeah, I'm definitely happy about that. And also, another thing that really surprising is that they use the bikes a lot. They have bikes everywhere. They have bike racks, especially for people to take, like borrow them, and you know, just cycle around, and obviously you have to park your back. Also motorbikes, I suppose, as well. There are racks of them. The people leaving them outside without a protection or anything to keep them safe really, and nobody steals them, which I find quite amazing. I know I've heard about, for example, with the bicycles, you can actually get a card called Valencia, and that allows you to use the bike for it says half an hour, and then you have to put it back in, and you can take it back obviously, but the maximum is half an hour at a time. So I'm going to look into getting one because I will definitely want to just make the most of this really. It will save up a lot of money as well, I suppose, because if you buy a card for the whole year, then you know you can just bike everywhere, because I don't live far from the university, I don't live far from the town centre, so it'd be quite nice. Plus they have little baskets in front so you can always put your shopping there, so you know it's quite good. I think it'll save up a lot of money and it keeps me healthy, I suppose. I need to do some sport, not to sleep so much, you know, I've been sleeping way too much, I need to get working. What else? I have to say that another bonus, or a bonus if you can't find living in a block of flats as being a nice thing. A bonus for living in a block of flats that you have the rooftop. So basically I've taken a few pictures during the day, during the night, and I have to say it looks absolutely amazing. It looks gorgeous, it's beautiful, and it looks so lively. Plus people actually stay out until 10, 9, 11, even during the week, because they have such a different way of living and they have different times when they eat. So they eat the dinner at 9, 10, 11, so obviously they're going to be out, having a drink after dinner or before. There's always, I've seen old people walking around at 1 o'clock in the morning. It's amazing, I didn't expect that at all, so yeah. And just to finish, I'm just going to mention that if you know or feel that you have time to go on a mini holiday anywhere, be it Ibiza, be in, I don't know, another part of Spain, do that, because I just think it's great to just use every single opportunity you have to go and visit Spain while you're in Spain. And there's a lot of deals. I personally went to Mallorca for a week and I was standing by the airport. But obviously I'm back now because I need to sort out all the papers for enrollment, for getting the Valencia, for getting a SIM card. So yeah, basically I've had 1 week in Valencia, and then I went away for a week. So yeah, but overall my first impressions, amazing. I like it, I love it. And I love the fact that I can get lost but then find my way back, because people help you a lot, and because, well, you kind of recognise buildings, so it's nice you can just go exploring everywhere, because there's a lot to explore in Valencia. So yeah, just keep watching. I'm going to keep you updated with everything that I'm doing, so don't miss any pictures or videos that I'm going to be showing you in Valencia, little snippets. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, and just keep watching. Bye bye.